Hello, good evening. Thank you for joining us and welcome to BBC Look North. The headlines tonight. Private policing. The Lincolnshire residents being offered the chance to pay for extra security patrols.
We have the resources, we have the partnership links to deliver success. We do not need a private security firm to add to that.
I'm live in Spalding asking local residents here whether they're prepared to pay for a private police force.
Good evening. People living in a Lincolnshire town are being offered the chance to pay for private policing. The patrols by a security company in Spalding wouldn't have powers of arrest, but would supplement what the police do. It would cost each household just over 30 pence a day. Lincolnshire Police says it's not against the idea, but warns it could be a waste of money. Our correspondent Paul Murphy has spent the day today in Spalding. Paul, how have people there reacted then to this idea?
Generally, Peter, people are very positive here towards this idea. They're not worried about the principles or the precedents it might set. They're more interested in protecting their local community, and they believe that 39p a day is worth paying for that, particularly when it comes to low-level anti-social behaviour sorts of crime. They believe these private patrols will give a more visible policing or security presence in this neighbourhood and deter criminals. This housing estate on the outskirts of Spalding is far from being a hotbed of crime, but residents say they do get their fair share of antisocial behaviour and petty criminal activity.
With the amount of crime rate that's going on, it's lovely to have the extra security at hand.
Should you need to pay a security company to come round here to...
You shouldn't really, because the police should be doing that sort of thing, but there's not that many police around, are there, at the moment?
Matt takes a keen interest in preventing local crime, and he believes the police are so stretched in this area they don't have the time or resources to come to this neighbourhood.
I think they're a bit thin on the ground, the police, at the moment anyway. That's why they bring PCSOs in, and I think where the higher crime rates are in town is where they focus on. So if we as a community can basically diffuse that in our own way for 39 pence a day, then it's helping them out as well as helping ourselves out. So,
officially, Lincolnshire Police say they're not backing this private scheme, but neither are they blocking it.
We are providing you with a frontline exceptional level of service at this moment in time. If you wish to choose to have a private security firm to patrol your local neighbourhood, you can opt to do that. That is a private matter.
Private security patrols, like this one set up in Darlington before Christmas, have no police powers, but many residents claim they offer a visual deterrent to criminals. Now, perhaps not surprisingly, the union representing police officers says it has real concern about allowing private companies to do police work. And they say that the scheme, like this one in Spalding, only serves to highlight the need for the government to spend more on frontline policing.
I think we need to be concerned because we don't know who regulates them. We don't know who governs them. Also, what's a concern is that statistics show that poorest people are the most likely to be the victims of crime and they can't afford it. And that seems to me to be a two-tier system, and that's blatantly unfair.
As a force, Lincolnshire Police has limped from one financial crisis to the next in recent years. And so initiatives like this one could take some of the pressure off. But police officers will be far from comfortable with the implications of private neighbourhood patrols.
So, Paul, how would these patrols then actually work?
I think the key phrase we keep coming back to here, Peter, is visual deterrent. These security guards would patrol neighbourhoods. The evidence is that reduces crime. Let's talk to Nectario Greenfield, who runs this company. One of the concerns we heard in that film, good evening, was from the Police Federation, who said, who regulates you? Who monitors you? You're a private firm. Public safety could be at risk.
Well, we believe that we are regulated by the governing body, the Security Industry Authority, which we comply to all their regulations. We'd also believe that we'll be answerable to the police and more so to the public in general.
Of course, this is great if you can afford it. What about the poorer areas who can't afford to pay for private policing?
We are looking at giving everyone the same level of service, regardless of being in an affluent area or in a less fortunate area. We believe that the cost of 39p a day can fit most people's budgets.
Okay, Nexaria, thank you very much for joining us. Well, they have leafleted this community. There has been positive response. And also we've heard tonight that other towns in Lincolnshire have also expressed an interest in having a private police force. Peter.
Well, thank you very much indeed. I'd like to know what you think about this one. Do you think of the private patrols? Would you be prepared to pay for extra security where you live? Your thoughts on this one? If you want to text me, there's the text number 07786 20 90 80 07.